All right, you guys. So today we are going to be talking about prepositions. All right. So hopefully you have heard of prepositions possibly in third grade. If not, that's okay. We're going over them today. All right. So first of all, take out your writing journal and we're going to be writing some notes. Okay. Prepositions. Okay, so there's the title of our notes. This should be in your writing journal. Okay, this is writing in language arts. So you should be writing this in your journal on a clean page. Okay, now the way Miss Allen always remembers the word prepositions is by remembering the word position. Okay, do you hear the rhyming? Preposition, position. Now, the reason why I remember the word prepositions by remembering the other word position is because prepositions help to tell the position of nouns or things, right? So let's write that down. Okay, prepositions, Miss Allen's little key to remembering it. Prepositions. Prepositions. Think of position. Okay, position. Prepositions, think of position. All right, now prepositions, the official definition for prepositions. Prepositions are words that link nouns and phrases together in a sentence. Okay, so prepositions are words that link nouns and phrases together in a sentence. Okay, so if at any time you need to pause the video so you can copy down the notes, you have that ability, right? So another thing about prepositions is they're a good way to kind of give a little bit of extra detail in our sentences, okay? Prepositions don't just tell the position of something, but they can also answer or tell things such as where, when, or how, okay? So prepositions can tell where something is, when something is, or how something is. Okay, so now what you're going to need to do with the bottom half of your notes is you're going to make, I'll see if I can do it. We're going to put a line across this way. And then, oh, there you go. We're going to kind of make okay, we're going to need to make 3 boxes. So that's going to be a little bit different. All right, so I drew my first line here. I'm going to draw a second line a good way down, just like that. And then I'm going to draw a line right in the middle here. All right, and it's going to look like this. So it's kind of like, I guess I have 2 boxes and then a rectangle. Okay, this is what we need. So we need to put where, because we're going to be writing some examples of some prepositions that tell where. Okay, so where, when, and how. Okay, how is going to be down on the bottom. So let's do that. All right, so there's all sorts of different kinds of prepositions. Okay, so maybe you can think right now as you're watching this video of some words that can tell where. For example, if I give you the sentence, I am sitting on the couch, what do you think might be the preposition word in that sentence? Okay, remember, prepositions, I like to think of position. It tells us either where something is, when something is, or how something is. Right? So in that sentence, I am sitting on the couch. The subject is I. I'm talking about myself. Where am I? Good. I'm on the couch. So the word on is a preposition. Okay? We have other things like below, down, under, above, by. Like I can be by someone, not by as in I'm saying by. Okay? I can be outside. I could be where else? What's the opposite of being outside? Inside. Good. I can be among other people, right? I can be beside someone. So do you notice how the where prepositions are telling us positions, right? On something, below something, under something, outside. We could also say near. We could say over. And like I said, there's all sorts of other ones we could probably think of, but I think this is good for now. Okay? Now, let's move on to when. Some prepositions that tell when, like when to do something. You can play, so if I give you this sentence, you can play games after you clean your room. What do you think the preposition is in that sentence? You can play games after you clean your room. Try to think of the word in that sentence that tells when. When did I tell you you could play your games? After you clean your room. Good. So after is a preposition. Before, during, like during a basketball game. What else? What could be some other prepositions? Until, maybe. After, before, during, until, between. Okay, some other words for when something is past. Let's see. Since. Oops, I did not spell that right. Since. Okay, so there are a couple of when prepositions. Okay, so let's move on to the how. All right, so how. How can you do something, or how can you stand? We could say against. Again, it's telling me kind of the position of how I'm standing. I'm standing against the wall. Down. I think we already put that for where. Onto. I'm going to get onto the boat. I'm going to go through the forest. I'm going to go into my room. I'm going to come out of the closet. Upon, toward. I'm going to walk toward the cute puppy. Right? I'm going to get off of the trampoline. Okay. I'm going to walk along the river. I'm going to turn left on the street. And I'm going to go up the mountain. Okay? So, just remember that prepositions are words that most often they give us a hint of where. They tell us the position of a noun in a sentence, where it is, when it is, or how it's doing it. Okay, so I always think of position when I hear prepositions, but they're not only positions. okay? And they help to link nouns and phrases together. And they also can tell where, when, or how, okay? So when you're working on today's assignment, use these notes. Rewatch the videos as many times as you need. All right, you guys.